Greetings, villagers. We have made a grave error. We were trying to populate this improved village with desert villagers. However, mistakes were made. And for that, we are sorry. We apologize that your existence has been a mistake. A mistake that I am about to correct. I'm MustLogic, and this is Truly Bedrock. Hey, what's up, everybody, and welcome to another episode here on the Truly Bedrock server. And I got a little something that we did over the Truly Bedrock stream weekend. You could probably see down there. We started working on the what are we calling it? Are we calling it the Fuzz Market or the Fuzz Market? Maybe the Fuzz Market. Yeah, we'll stick with that. I think that's kind of catchy. It's got a good ring to it. All right, so let's take a look here real quick. So this is what we finished up during the Truly Bedrock stream weekend. We got a lot of these stalls that we're in. We did a lot of, well, you know, we won't mention some of the other stuff that we did. But let's just say also that the villagers that were here are taking a little bit of vacation. But that's okay. We got plans. We got plans. We got a lot. For this episode, we got a lot of things to finish. So let's talk about this real quick and we'll continue on. So over here, of course, we have more stalls. So the idea was to make this as, you know, as much of a, you know, simulation of a market area as possible. And as you can see, you know, it's kind of like, you know, we have dead ends, and I was thinking about putting some more little kind of, do you want to call them like little alleyways, I guess. There's a little back way in here, so the only way to get in here is over here, and then a couple little throughways, and we'll kind of do that. And we're going to make it crowded. We're probably going to put maybe a little bit here, and then I think this, we're going to leave this open because this is like, I don't know what to call it. I'm trying to remember the name. Why can't I think of the name of it? A riad. That's what it is, a riad. So it's kind of a Moroccan style house that sometimes it doubles as a hotel, but this will be like for our other villagers, you know, so they'll kind of come around here. So we'll have the working villagers, we'll have the other villagers. It's going to be bustling. Trust me on that one. But we're going to have to ship a lot over here. And the only way I think I'm going to be able to do that without completely losing my mind is railway. So we're just going to have to set up a temporary railway and rail them over here. I know I almost want to keep it kind of permanent, but it isn't like we have a whole lot of time anyways, and a whole lot of time to go as well. Otherwise, I would make it permanent. So we have this over here. We have these guys here. And guess what? Guess what? You can hear them. You can hear them. They are the correct villagers. And look at this. Do we have no nitwits so far? Yeah, we got a few children for sure. So we'll start moving a bunch of these guys. We'll keep 2 here. And we'll try to breed up as many as we can, and we'll just keep shipping them and shipping them and shipping them and ship. Now, you get the point. So yeah, we'll move a whole bunch of them over here. And this place is going to be bustling. But there's one other thing that I need to try and do. Beacons, okay? I touted myself as the Beacon Sultan. And I don't think we could deserve that title until we actually have the beacons that we need. So the first thing to do before we get beacons is we need skulls. There I am, skulls. So I have an idea. I think we're gonna set up my guy. Do you remember my guy? He's not the brightest, you know, bulb. What do you call it? The bulb in the shed, the sharpest tool in the shed, the sharpest knife in the drawer, the brightest bulb in the lamp. Oh, whatever. Anyways, okay. But you get the point. You get the point. He'll be good enough to AFK over at our spot. So we need to do a couple things. We're going to fix up the area, get our guy AFKing, and get some skulls. So let's go. What are we doing here at this farm? This thing again. It's been a while. Well, as you know, well, you may not know. There's some things I need to take care of, mainly the beacon thing. I need more beacons, lots more beacons. I need a lot more skulls. Okay, anyhow, so I needed to do a redesign. The other one wasn't working out, so I redid this Arch Thunder design, thanks also to Comby over at Farlands, because yeah, I started one there too. Well, started to work on one, and then he finished it off and decided to use this design here. After kind of looking at it and seeing the rates that it was putting off, I'm like, okay, I need that. I need that bad. So we're gonna be working on a thing. We're gonna be working on making many beacons. But I need some. Wow. All right, here we go. So yeah, what I need to do. What was I talking about? You know, you leave me alone for 1 minute. Anyways. Okay, I'm getting lost in my thoughts here. That's the problem. I need some help with this because we got lots to work on at the base. So, man, we can't just be sitting here just AFK. It's just a waste of time. So I am going to enlist some help. And you may have remembered a while back. Well, one of my lazy cousins was around, and he wasn't pulling his weight. He wasn't able to do a job, and I banned him. I kicked him. So I think we need to call on. I'm going to try something a little bit. Last time I did it like a golem style, like this. And, oh, do I have room for this? I know what we need to do. That block there. If we do this, that, and anyway, so we put the pumpkin here, and maybe we should make some room here. We don't know what's going to happen. I've only done this once before. You know how things go. And all right, so there we go. We have some help. Well, I mean, okay, we're not really asking for much, are we? Okay. Well, anyhow, let's get this guy. Look, hey, can you hear me? No, over here. Good. Look, can you nod your head? No, you can't nod your head. Now I'm really confused. Is that a yes or no? Hey, look, man, look, okay, you okay? Here's what I need. Just one little simple thing. No, look at me. Pick an eye. I need you to throw some tridents and then just stand here with the looting sword. That's it. Very simple. Just throw the trident so that way the looting effect, you're holding the looting sword. Do you understand? Never mind. I'll give you the tridents. Here, hang on. We don't want anything bad happening here, okay? All right, look, here's what we'll do. Let's see. Let's get some tridents here. Here, maybe you could just get your own tridents or something. Here. Look here. I'll just throw this in your inventory, okay? And this is gonna be tough. What if we do this all at once there? Just follow me, okay? So now what you want to do is get. I knew it. Look, maybe I'm moving too fast for you. Y'all good? You getting up here? Look at you. Proud of you. Yeah, you can do it. There you go. Okay. All right. Fantastic. Okay. Look at me. Okay. You're holding the trident, right? No, the other hand. No, not up. Do you see your trident? There you go. Maybe you're just having trouble seeing because, I don't know, maybe you're looking in two different directions. Look up there. Up there. Okay. Yeah. You want to hit those fences there with the trident. And then you don't even have to do anything else. I will go ahead and just, do that, and that'll release the trident. You got it? Why don't you give it a shot? I'm just going to stand back here. Go ahead. No. That isn't how it works. All right. There you go. Okay. Good job. All right. That's exactly what you want to do with all the other ones. Okay. Do you understand? No, I'm over here. No, really. Look, man, I don't know which eye is looking at me. It's really hard to tell. Maybe it's hard to tell for you too. You know what? I've been at this all wrong. Maybe I'm being a little bit harsh on you, because yeah, I don't know which way you're looking. You probably don't even know which way you're looking. Okay, but you did a good job. Look up there. Look up there. Look up there. No, up there. There you go. You know what? We're gonna try and get this guy on task, and then we'll be back in a minute here. Let me just give me a second. Oh, look at you. Yeah, you did a great job. I mean, not exactly the speediest, but you did it. And you know what? Now all I need for you to do is just kind of sit here with the looting sword. And I think I can count on you for that. I don't see that there'll be a problem with you, will there? Yeah, there's definitely not going to be a problem with that. I mean, okay, all right, look, just follow me, okay? Follow me back down here. Come on, hey. We're this. I don't know how long this is going to take, but we're going to head downstairs. Okay, no problem. Okay, so I don't know why it took you long just to get down that ladder there, but that's fine. So look, over here, there's a little spot over here. Are you looking at me? No, over here. Yeah, you're close. Okay, yeah, right here. You're just going to go and stand there. You want to go ahead and just get in there? Here, let me get out of your way. Go ahead and get on in there. Nope, you almost got it. Here, okay. All right, so now all you have to do is stay here. you know, okay, well, you're here, so I don't think we have too much of a problem. So, okay, so you know what we're gonna do here is I'm just gonna go ahead and give you this here looting sword, and you know, I'll just you know, a little bit of food just so you, in case you get hungry. Okay, you should be fine though, but yeah, you got to make sure you're holding it though. You got to make sure you're holding it. Really, you're just gonna give it back to me. Look, I need your cooperation. No, over here. Okay, just in case, because sometimes thorns can get a little rough. We're just gonna put a block right here, okay? That way you just don't go bounce out of there. You'll stay right there. You'll be comfortable. You'll be fine, okay? That took a lot longer than I thought. That was exhausting, let me tell you. And okay, now all we need to do is remove the mob switch, and we should be good to go. I really hope everything works out okay. I don't want to have to do another one of these. Not that they're too bad though. All right, now we should be seeing some stuff coming in. I'm hearing it. There it is. It's doing the thing. You know what? Let's take it out of here. Start with a fresh slate. As you can see, we got plenty of skulls, and we're on our way. We're on our way to doing big things. I'm just gonna hang out here. We'll fast forward, okay? Okay, so now that we have all the skulls that we need, well, there's something else that we need to set up, and that is a way to you know, make the nether stars. And the way I see it is this: the amount of beacons that I want to do within a short period of time, well, doing them manually is just not going to cut it. So I have an idea. It's a little dangerous. We've tried it before with some pretty bad luck. I think we're going to try it again. See how many we could get. Hopefully we don't get like some unexpected things happening. Well, that's what I'm hoping, but you know, we'll do the best that we can. So what we need to do, head out to the end and get it all set up and ready to go. We'll get our guy back, AFK in there, and hopefully we get the results that we need. Anyways, let's head out to the end. All right, everybody, here we are at the end, and we got our beacon all set up, as you can see behind me. And over here, we got to take a bunch of this terrain down. Wait, where is it? A bunch of this terrain down over here and everything. Let's all try not to look at Enderman, but we got to take this all down to a reasonable level to fit all of our stuff here. But this is basically what we need here to make the machine. Anyhow, let's get to work. We got a lot to. What was I saying here? We got a lot to do. We got a lot of work to do. Let's get to it. Oh, okay. So the machine is built, and we gotta though get the stuff that we're gonna need to, you know, do the stuff that the machine does. You know, so we gotta head out to the nether, head out to the farm, make sure that we got all the skulls we need, and then get a little bit more soul sand so we could, you know, do the thing. So let's head on out there, shall we? Okay, this is odd. I don't see Derpy around anywhere, but it looks like, oh, this is just some extra stuff. Cool. Looks like Derpy did his job. And we'll just take these extra skulls, because why not? And let's go ahead and pack these up and get out to a soul sand area. Oh, just to let you know, this is exactly how much soul sand we need. All right, let's do it. All right, found a little soul sand desert area that might not be too bad. Just gonna watch out for this ghast here. Gonna quickly dig up this. Kind of just stay a little hidden here. Now what I want to do is I don't want to pick up any of the soul soil, so fill in what we need. That way we only get what we need and we don't get what we don't need, and you know how it goes. All right, I'll finish up this and we'll be right back. Okay, so we got everything that we need. We got all the soul sand that we need. So now we need to just go out to the machine and run it and you know, do the thing that we need to do, which is make nether stars. We need lots and lots and lots of nether stars. But first, I wanted to do something to beautify the outside of this build to make like kind of like a desert oasis, and I thought I'd get a little bit of help from Alaydriem, so he's gonna meet up with us right now. That's a pillar.
Mas!
Yay!
Mas, legend.
Hey, whoops, sorry.
Hey,
I don't mean to greet you with my sword. You know.
That's okay. If you axe me, something bad will happen if you do it anyway. How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing all right, as you can see, well, actually, you can't see. I've gotten quite a bit done, but more in the back.
Actually, I can see you. I'll tell you what's new to me. You have put these windows on all throughout the base.
Okay.
That was new. I don't think you had that before.
No,
I don't think you had the copper in either.
Yeah, no, I did.
No, okay, you did.
Unless
And
it's
then
been-
I did see like a little peeksy back here.
Yep.
You're starting like the village from heaven over here.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
gorgeous.
Yeah.
It's gorgeous.
It's better than they deserve. But yeah, we're making a little market area.
A bazaar.
A bazaar.
Would you say it's a bazaar?
I would say it's a bar. Well, I was gonna call it the the Fez market, but then I was thinking the fuzz market.
Yeah, well, I'd be careful. I wouldn't want the fuzz here. You know,
yeah.
That'd be a bad thing. This is looking great, Moss.
Oh, thank you.
You've really nailed the archway design. I don't know what it's called, but to me, it's the Aladdin Arabian Nights tower shape.
Yep.
You really nailed that. You're doing great.
Thank
I really like it.
Oh, thank you so much. Yeah, I looked at this wall and I said, this is a beautiful wall. I really like this wall. It's the best wall I've ever made.
It's a great wall. It's a great wall.
But speaking of that, there's something that I think that needs to happen to kind of bring this build together, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean. And actually, I have 2 of them on the server already. If you want to head over to Rogues and we can take a little peeksy.
Let's do just that.
Where I never remember how to get to your base.
Right. Ow.
That doesn't fix stupid, which is me.
There's still more to be done for this thing, because
actually this looks a whole lot better than last time. Last time it was just a square.
Was it? Okay. Yes, but you know what? It must have been a minute since you've been here, huh?
It has been a minute. Yeah. This is still my favorite hallway. Yeah, I was gonna do another hallway, and I have adequate publicly shaming me about it, and I just like I can't beat whatever Moss put up, so I'm not even gonna try. There's no point to it.
Oh, you're
There's no point. Okay, I think Rogues is down here, down the yellow tunnel. It's down here.
Oh, this is an interesting tunnel.
Say, don't judge me for my tunnel, because there's others who are.
Wait, I can't. Okay, now I'm stuck. Wait, what's going on here?
Over here.
Hang on. There we go. Okay.
It's upper slabs.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh,
did it load?
Right away. I like the pond. Yeah.
Yeah, this is all Rogue. This is all Rogue. Rogue's done all of this. It's very, very nice and cozy over here for being a desert. But if you look slightly upwards, hi, do you need something? Okay, you're my friend. For the rest of the episode, you're now my best friend. Great. Yeah, Rogue's got 2 little cozy pyramids. He's got a little something he's built over here, trying to work inside of an existing village. He's definitely built up a lot of things. And then I think the things that would look kind of good over by where you are are these 2 things right here. And I do see that Rogue has, because it's been a while since I've been over here too. Rogue's, I gave Rogue some tips too, and he started making his own as well. So these little palm trees, I say little, they're not little in the slightest, but these palm trees, I think something like that could look really good by your base.
Absolutely. Yeah. This is something I struggled with. I've tried a few times, and yeah, I think what it was though was the scale. I think I went too small, which of course, as you know, the bigger, the more detail. And I think that you have to go a little bit bigger with these, because in order to get those nice lines to make it actually look more like a palm.
Yeah, the leaves I think are particularly difficult because you're trying to imitate a flat leaf rather than like a bush. Well, I guess all leaves are flat, aren't they? But like a palm branch is like flat, right?
It's like
you typically think of it flat rather than like a tree is like really bushy.
Right, it's more like one large leaf.
Yeah. Yeah, so the bigger you go, the more detail that you can get and the more you can cram in. And I think the thing that looks good with your base, since your base is also really massive, is if you fly over here to like the pyramids and you put it in perspective with your base, I think they actually wouldn't look that tiny. I can't climb the pyramids. We're gonna have to be like the people who ransacked the previous pyramids and take away a few blocks. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Now you're trapped forever. Sorry. Yep. Just pillage the pyramids, just like the heathens of old. Lovely. Yeah. So all
right. Yeah.
You know, I can go ahead and send you these 2 packs. And you know, I think you're a great artist. I think that you can riff on it and come up with kind of your own thing. This one's like kind of on the right, kind of like a spiky palm. It's got the branches sticking up, and the other one's sticking out just a little bit more. But yeah, I think that those 2 could look great, and I think that you could do some fun stuff just with like the starter.
Yeah, I'm almost thinking like, you know, I could already kind of see it like getting more of the droopier type palm. So we just kind of a little bit more of a flatter top. But yeah, I think that'll definitely, this is a good starting point.
Yeah. Well, I will go ahead and send you these packs, and then that way you can get started with them and you can go tinker and creative, and then Make yourself a structure and pop them back in. How's that sound?
That sounds great. Well, thank you for all your help. Yeah, I mean, as much as I could do, you know, whenever I start off on something kind of new, and yeah, I was trying these things and spinning around in circles like I normally do, and then you know what happens from there. Look at that, I was flying without a helmet this whole entire time, living dangerously.
Well, that's okay. That's okay. You have a mossy skull. I'm sure that will be fine.
Yeah, just kind of like, you know, it's almost like a sponge, just kind of as it goes, and
it really, that's the sound it makes. Okay,
yeah, something like that. I don't know.
Today I learned.
Here, let's see. Yep.
No, it just makes a toot sound.
Kind of like that.
Well, we have also discovered that Rogue's pyramids are not actually spawn safe. So that's nice to know. So we should probably get out of here before a creeper comes and blows up his pyramid. I don't want to be responsible for that.
Exactly. I don't want to be around for that. Okay, sorry. I'm getting distracted here. It's just it's too distracting.
That's okay. That's okay. Buddy, where are you? It's time to go.
Oh, yeah, I need a lucky foot. Where's the bunny?
I don't know. Oh, here he is. I think this is him. You coming home with me, bunny?
Yeah, let me show you something. You could actually carry him.
I can. I know, but I really want his foot. Is the thing. I got a foot. I got a lucky rabbit foot.
See, told you. Portable bunny.
Portable bunny. I see. Look at that. You're my good luck charm. All right, time to go. It's a little bit awkward that we're going through the same portal to leave, but I'll see you later.
All right, bye. Okay, so wow, it was really good to hang out with Alaydriem for a little bit and help me out with those trees. I think they're going to really add to the build, make it like a little oasis on the front, outside, front, out. Words are exhausting. I'm telling you, I'm just exhausted just from trying to figure out words. You know, it's the thing. Look, here we are. Guess what? We're going to go to the machine. We're going to go see if this thing could work finally, because we haven't had such good luck with it. You know, I don't know if you remember the beginning of the season, we kind of like had a little problem that Smurf had to come out and help us out. And you know what? Smurf hasn't been around. I'm going to have to take care of this myself if something goes wrong, but we're going to test it. We're not going to test it with 4 withers like last time. We're going to test it with just 1 first. Anyhow, Enderman and me have a thing. Okay. So you know what? There, we put this on, and no more Enderman problem. Yeah, I don't know what it is. Don't look. I get it. One day I'll be a little bit braver. Not today. All right, so we got a long way. Well, no, why did I say we have a long? We have a little ways to fly. Which way is up and down? Oh, that one's down. Okay, just about there. The excitement. I can't contain myself. Okay, now we do have this beacon here, well, that we use to help build this thing, and we're going to have it just in case. Also, it's good to have when you run this thing, because you're going to get hit by the little explosions, because where you have to sit, you're going to sit here and collect XP, okay? You know what? For good luck. Here it comes. Right here. Okay, here it is. The first test of the machine. Well, that worked out great. Oh, there it is. Oop, oop, oh. Okay, so we just stand here and wait for him to die. And there we go. So we should have... Now, here's the deal. Here's the collection system. You should see some stuff in there. We're not going to see a star in there because we have to actually spawn in more withers for the star to be pushed off of the end gateway there. So what we'll do is we're going to do a test of 4 and see how this goes. It works. It works. All right, okay. All right. Okay, let's see. Let's find a good spot for him. I think, yeah, right here we'll just do. He's underneath, so maybe, you know, get spared by the Enderman. Okay, here we go. Hey, buddy. Hey, quick, you know what? Put this on because, yeah, you know, yeah, bad things happen. Okay, go ahead and put that on your head. No. Put it on your head. No, here. Don't give it back to me. Here, put it on your head. Yeah, can you go ahead and put that on your head? Okay, much better, much better. How's it going? How you doing? My guy, you okay? You're not used to that, are you? Okay, look, here's what we need to do. You need to go up there and go into a spot. So why don't you do this? Why don't you just come along with me? Come follow me. I think I'm being derpier than you here. Okay, up here, buddy. Come on up. It's okay. Yeah, it's a little bit of a tight squeeze there. Hi. Look at us. Just a couple of knuckleheads. Pumpkin heads. Knuckle pumpkin heads. All right. Here's what I need to do. I want you to go in there. Over there. Okay? It's okay. No. A little bit too close. You're doing well. Now, back all the way in. Okay. I'm going to shut this here. Okay? All right. Now, what you need to do is this. Okay? Yeah, I know. It's kind of weird. It's kind of weird. But you can't be moving around, okay? You're going to have to stay absolutely still. You're going to have to point at that piston right there. No, over here. No, over there. Oh, my God. I don't know how this is going to work. Yep. Take them all. Okay? Don't worry. You'll never run out, okay? This thing's going to keep filling you up. All you have to do is keep placing those there, okay? So I think we've been at it for about a half an hour, as give or take, because it's been kind of on and off. I've been tweaking the system, and we got it running. So I think I'm gonna hang here for still just a little bit. Make sure, just in case like something happens where our guy might be accidentally logs off. The Endermen are not happy. Not happy at all. I don't know if they're staring at my guy. I don't think they are. He had to take his helmet off. He's just sitting there, doing his thing, doing a great job. All right, anyways, we're gonna go ahead and AFK here for a little bit, and we'll be back once a lot of this is done, and we'll see how many skulls we have. Okay, so we're gonna AFK here, see how many stars we get, and we'll keep doing this, and we'll figure it all out. There's a lot to be done, lots of stuff to do, but it's we're nearing the end of the season, so it's it's crunch time. So we'll be back in this few. Bad things happen. That's okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. As long as my bow doesn't break. Don't hit my beacon. Oh, man. Is it really that bad? I mean, how bad is it? It's pretty bad. I would say on a scale of 1 to 10, bad. And last time they pretty much drilled all the way down. Okay, that guy's dead. I think he's gone. Where's the other one? Oh, he's still in here. Come here, buddy. Now there he is. He's out. I don't know where Mr. Other Guy is. Thought he drove into the void. Whoa, 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 whoa. Man, what are they doing? Oh, there. Come here, Mr. Happy. Regen. Uh-oh. Need to get to my ender chest. Taking so much damage. Okay, alright. That's fine. Oh man. Alright, that guy's blowing up. Well, we barely got out of that one alive. Mistakes were made. It's okay, we'll fix it. We'll fix it. Well, we're not gonna fix this. This is done. So I think it's time to get out of here, but I think, hold on, one quick thing I want to check over here. Yeah, the chests are blown up. So I just want to make sure I got all the nether stars. We're not even close. We're not even close. I went for the record, and you know what? There's always next season. So until next time, along with my hopes and dreams, goodbye.